It's the morning of Monday, August 26th. I'm Joey Only, Caribou Weather Dude, here at Joey Only Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. That's right, hit like, share, and subscribe. A little bit of thunderstorm action going to go on today in the northern half of BC. There it is. This is bad news. My God.
Falling out right now.
Anything could happen. Get on! Wow. I'll watch the video later. Ain't dry mopping this. This forecast is brought to you by the Wildfires, Floods, and Chaos Communications Podcast, communicationspodcast.ca. That's Tim Conrad and his crew. They are media experts, right? Information experts, and what they do is they act as information officers. They've done so at fires all over Canada, especially, and floods, especially Fort McMurray, the Caribou, Scotch Creek when it went up, and so on, so on. So you're going to get some real good insight at communicationspodcast.ca as to the role of an information officer during the times of crisis, and that should help you understand things you don't understand already. Okay, let's go. Today we're here to talk about things that you don't understand already. Yes. So a little bit of thunderstorm risk. This might change when they put out the updated map this morning, so don't hold this to me. After OOZ. What does that mean? Someone asked me yesterday. Quite simply means 24-hour clock begins at midnight at this prime meridian, OOZ for the United States begins in the evening local time. Z time does not change with the day changed for daylight savings times, but the local time will change anyways. So basically, right now, British Columbia is 7 hours behind OOZ at the prime meridian. So that would be after 5 o'clock in the afternoon, things like that. After OOZ for Fort St. John. So later in the day, later into the evening is what we're looking at for them, right? Evening time. Prince George, maybe a bit of a higher risk than I saw coming today. That would, again, they may change this on me. That's happened before. I make a forecast on one of these maps, and then the next thing they do is they change the map. But could see wind gusts there, could see small hail, 1 to 2 centimeters, 10 to 20 millimeters of rain. So looking at a pretty good. So, and then this large sort of area of B going all the way up to Whitehorse. You might see a flash of lightning or two somewhere in these. I don't think that this is very exciting thunderstorm potential. It's really a rain event with a little bit of lightning possibly hidden around inside at times, popping up and down. But those Prince George ones look a little bit stronger. Cold front moving through. That's basically our trough. Low pressure I was talking about. And there's lots of things going on here. Lots of things going on. Even down southern BC, we're looking at maybe a little bit of. So this map's I'm not terribly surprised, but it is a change from what we kind of were looking at for these few days. It seems like it's going to be a little bit more lightning in there, but it's more or less a rain story. Got a trough going on, up near the North Peace, up near Fort Nelson, so that may trigger some things later on today. Could see a little bit of lightning in the occasionally Towering Cumulus over here, thunderstorms at Haida Gwaii. Some solid rain up the coast, maybe a little bit less into the northern interior. So generally a widespread, non-severe, mostly thunderstorm outbreak this afternoon, I would think. So yeah, heavy rain up and down the coast this afternoon, coming in more and more. Thunderstorms in Prince George into the evening. Later in the evening, maybe possible for Fort St. John. Possibly a little bit of rain in the coast mountains, turning into snow overnight. Some heavier precipitation values down by Vancouver. Some heavier precipitation in the Caribou. Some heavier precipitation in the Peace. Heavier precipitation showing up down there in the Kootenays as we come into Tuesday morning. Meteorologist Mark Ingalls says this storm has knocked out power to 15,000 customers in the Coquitlam area this morning. So not much of a storm, but impressive to look at maybe a little bit. But wow. So, these are more of a rain event today than anything. A little bit of snow up in some of the mountains, though. So here we go. And bam, there's a good trigger for Tuesday. Looking like places like Revelstoke and the Kootenays could see a little bit of that thunderstorm potential. Edmonton, Calgary, you become the benefactors overnight on Tuesday. Pay no attention to those snow graphics in the North Rockies. Thunderstorm is popping up in Saskatchewan still overnight on Tuesday as well. Some of them look to be pretty good. Pretty deep one up. Look at that far north sky. That's interesting. But yeah, look at that. Over in the mountains in Alaska, snow falling. So this is not unique. That's happening here. You go further north and it is happening there. So we are waiting very patiently for our high pressure to take over. Take over, high pressure. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I'm a little concerned There it is. He's taking over. I'm a little concerned that our high pressure is not going to be here to stay. And I mean, I've been forecasting. Look at that mid-latitude cyclone popping up there in Saskatchewan by Thursday. So finally, we're seeing that upper level low energy work its way out. Man, fantastic thunderstorms to start off the day and Thursday through parts of Manitoba, but into northern Ontario especially too. So really interesting mid-latitude cyclone. It was pulling cold air down from the north, more or less, and that's what's been making some of our cooler temperatures at the top. Unseasonably hot weather still coming ahead though to Western Canada. And we'll have a look and see this under this. The big H. The big H is moving in. The big H is moving in. What I'm concerned about is the big H is not going to stay. Uh-oh. What's this guy here? This low who's pulling up. So we got this low down there. We knew this low was forming down there in Baja, but he's going to start sliding up the coast there. And, well, that's great for helping to deliver some warmth. But what I'm concerned about is that it's going to deliver some instability as well when it gets here. So we're kind of looking ahead, but I mean, this is still quite a ways out. And we got kind of a parade of low pressure systems off the coast, which may or may not impact BC in the next month. So we could see some thunderstorms next week. Could see that temperature that was looking so good take a little bit of a beating down. But all in all, Western Canada looking extra warm for the start of the month. So we're all pretty happy about that. That's, more or less what I got to say today. This is more or less what's been going on now for quite a while, right? So we had this sort of upper level low entrench itself down there in the end of July. It moved through, bringing thunderstorms, and all hell broke loose, man. That was just a fantastic event, right? But then suddenly the temperatures were down for quite a while, 7 to 10 days where things were a bit cooler, a bit wetter in BC, but then they rebounded, but then they got down, but then they rebounded, but then they're going down. So we're seeing this pattern now, and I think it's indicative of what to expect through the winter this year, that we're probably going to see that colder, wetter winter that they have been calling for. It's probably coming, and we're probably seeing the delivery mechanism already in place, more or less, with how those lows keep pounding in, right? So, that's what I gotta say. Yeah, hit like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, help me grow this channel. I'm really overwhelmed and excited about how much new support there's been. It's been really, really fantastic. So, you can join a Patreon there. Join the Patreon and support me. That's at Interior Weather Watchers, patreon.com, Interior Weather Watchers. Make it financial, because you know how much hate mail I get in a day, man? It's like, it's unfucking believable sometimes, the kind of hate mail I get from people. I mean, check this shit out. I got 10 successful years predicting weather in the BC interior. People who know me say that I'm the best there is in the province. I don't know if that's true, honestly. There's a lot of really good meteorologists still doing jobs out here. You just don't see them. I'm probably the best you got. Okay, that's fair enough, right? But 10 years of proven forecasting, and that has led me to making this YouTube channel. Sure, you spend your whole life practicing predicting weather, but other people cannot believe that understanding science can lead to understanding the world around them. They can't believe you can actually learn and know stuff because they themselves are incapable, right? So I'm on record for 10 years of accurate predictions, but that doesn't believe to anybody. It doesn't matter to anybody who, you get the idea. But yeah, if you knew just how much hate mail I get sometimes, you'd be like, hey, we got to support that guy and cheer him up, because, man, sometimes, I don't know. I mean, hey, if you don't want to become a member of the channel, or a member of Patreon, or send a donation or anything like that, or sponsor a video, you come do my dishes. That'd be cool. Fucking cook me a dinner, man. I've been a bachelor for so long. My friend Clifton out in Gunnasatage, he's a Mohawk warrior. He runs El Diablo cannabis shop nowadays. And this what happened the other morning. They showed up to work to find a vehicle lodged in between the two poles of the El Diablo sign. Check this out. And look how hard, those are cement blocks Buddy hit. What is wrong with you? A Mercedes too. It's a Mercedes. Wow. Oh yeah, about being signal. There is the Urban Barn Dance coming up here September 13th to 20th in the Caribou. Bring a partner or get on the singles list. That made me say it's like AA. First you have to admit you have a problem in order to go there. That's the show for today. See you next time. Bye now.